Okay, I think we are live. So, hello there. Hope everybody is well today. Uh, you know, check up on your loved ones. Hope everybody's staying safe, eating healthy. If you're part of in the path of the hurricanes, I hope you're safe. Uh, you know, everything. I hope everybody's just been having a great week. But I know I have been having the week of my life, dude. This chapter was so good. Oh my god, I'm really, really happy with this chapter for a lot of reasons. But big one being that, well, okay, hold on. Let me get the link of this stream real quick to send it to the hose. Okay, 1 second. But if anybody's here, hello. Okay. Oh, I am live. I am live. That's crazy. But anywho, hello. Okay, copied link. And okay, let's get to the chapter. So, chapter starts off a little bit before last chapter ended, right? Well, before last chapter ended, right? That's the just straight up to put it. And it looks a little weird because Uruk popped up at the end of last chapter and there were no big flying like energy balls, right? So I know that's a tiny bit confusing, but this chapter starts off, I think it's like right before, not like right before the ending of last chapter, but like before last chapter concludes, right? Like it starts partway through. So we start off with Traumerei popping like 30 million things. These big, well, they're fighting at the start, right? Gustang hits him with the Oak Bee, and Traumerei can't grab it. Apparently, that's a new thing now. It no longer just ignores defenses, but if you are guilty, like from that scale, it now apparently like burns you, or something along those lines. So that's cool, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, that's cool. So yeah, Oak Bee's cool. But the real stuff that happened this chapter was those big things that Traumerei is popping, and then Gustang popping that flame. Dude, oh my god. Okay, let's talk about our... Let me go through the whole chapter first. So, yeah, they kept fighting. Gustang pops up with the flame, and that flame's absolutely ridiculous, right? Probably the strongest fire in the tower. They already just say it's the most destructive fire in the tower, right? I know some people don't really like that because there's already Yurang, Yuan, the Yuan family. Their whole thing's fire, and so the fact that Blossom, who's not known for her fire at all, apparently has the craziest fire in the universe is kind of crazy, you know? And I know some people don't really fuck with that, but you also gotta remember, Yeon's not like strictly just attacking. We know it's like, at the very least, the flame that Yurang got gifted by like the natives way back, the very least that stuff is 50-50 destructive, and then other part is like super healing factor shenanigans, right? So I don't know. I don't think, having, what's it called? I don't think Blossom having the Strong of Flames really changes too much for me. Although that's definitely something that might just fry Jihad alive. I'm not gonna lie. I do not know how many people are surviving like a full flamethrower like from that. That seems kind of crazy. Especially because Traumerei, after he saw like a spark of it, was shitting himself. He was so scared. He didn't want no beef. He didn't want no smoke. None of that. Because he's the GOAT. Or not Traumerei. Gustang's the GOAT. And yeah, I mean, as we saw what happened with that fire, it like completely violated his like dimensional, his like higher up dimensional disconnections. That's crazy. Like, like that from that spark, he just wiped out what was supposedly Traumerei's like final move, final Getsuga Tensho. Because literally, like when he pops that shit, he's like, all right, let's end this. I'm kind of like, I'm kind of bored. Let's finish this up. So that Yawn Spark's kind of crazy. The fact that it shit on all of them, and then it shit on Traumerei's defenses, and arguably might have just kept going to one shot. What's it called? To one shot Traumerei. That is a lot. That is a lot, right? But anyways, luckily, Uruk jumped in and then ultifored the battlefield, and then yeah, Traumerei got saved. and we got a sick entrance. So the things that I wanted to talk about this chapter. One, this is interesting, and it definitely could just be summed up to just like some translation fuckery. But when the first time we see the flame in the chapter, Gustang saying, "Oh yeah, that's right, Trummer, you're the world, or you're the evil that this world must rid. Like this world itself must get rid of you," and that kind of stuck out with me a bit, because it seemed like he's talking about almost as if that flame kind of popped on its own, like it popped like automatically. Well, we see this for like a few reasons, or I say this for a few reasons. One, Gustang himself didn't even know he still had the flame, let alone I doubt he was like consciously popping it, so he didn't know about it. He still had it, and it popped on its own. So which makes me think it might have been almost maybe this wasn't the original intention that Blossom gave it to him for, but it seems to have just been acting as like almost like a lifeline, a security for Gustang. You know, he bumps into well, it may also just have just automated because Traumerie's like the devil, and he's like, oh yeah, the world is scared of you. But I don't know, maybe something more than that, something to protect Gustang. But that flame did not pop on its own, and he forgot he had it. And interesting thing to, well, this is the whole fight, but this just kind of goes to further solidify that they don't really know each other's like arsenals like that, like at all. Traumerie's thought, he keeps saying, "Oh my god, I thought you lost that. Oh my god, you still have that." Like, dude, come on. Like this Blossom shit is a little bit more understandable, but you get the gist of what I'm saying, you know. But yeah, Eric pops in. He's a G. He's about to throw hands. I know a lot of people didn't like the fact that he just kind of popped up in there and, you know, did nothing. At least according to them, he did nothing. You know, I don't know how you come to that conclusion. You know, he popped up on two family heads and then proceeded to completely alter for everything that they've been fighting. Traumerie's big creatures, the Popodal mothership creature, all those like black hole thingies, Yod's flames, everything that was there got deleted. Yet we are somehow trying to say that, you know, he's not that strong, or he did nothing. It's a little bit disingenuous, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the greatest look for anybody repping that, but you know, Eric's still goated. What else happened this chapter? A lot of good stuff happened in this chapter. I think it's a solid chapter. The art overall has been good. The fighting was good. I really like the dialogue where he's talking about Traumerie, like him being his friend and best friends and shit. And I don't know, man. Like, especially that flashback at the end, man. Like that was sad. Cause I don't know. I saw somebody tweet about this as well. But they were probably each other's best friends during the climb, and they're the first ones that are gonna end up falling because of this like crazy war and stuff. And somebody tweeted this out. He's like, I might have been Dragon Tiger Gate Merchant Jinsung. So if it is him, shout out to you, buddy. But he said Jihad is low-key fucked for like making Traumerie be the first person to fight Gustang. You know, almost saying, hey, yeah, you can go box him or whatever. He definitely knew they were best friends, you know. So, little bit of a, damn, you're kind of evil, dude. Kind of a dickhead, bruh. Like, but it is what it is. Can't really do or say much about it. But yeah, I like the flashback at the end. We don't know where exactly it takes place, but my guess is, or one of my guesses is, they might be in that Gustang labyrinth, the library one, because last time we see them wear these fits, these like black latex suits. Last time we see them wear these fits, was during that. It was during the flashback where we saw, I think Traumerie's like one of his old times trying to beat the maze. Yeah, he's like, good dialogue. He's like, you like animals more than humans. I like books more than humans. So based on that and my extremely rational reasoning, there's more than 90% chance that you and I will get along well. And he was right. Charmander was hating, but he ended up getting a best friend right there. Get out. You don't seem that bad. Dude, that art at the end is so sick. I don't know who made the comment, but right after that flashback, we see like one panel of the Okubi and then another panel flashback with Jihad and Gustang with the text saying, you don't seem to be that bad. Now, I don't know, we don't see who's saying this or who they're in reference to, but you know, I think it's really good no matter which one of them is saying it, because where they're standing around there, that's where Charmander pulled the lever to kind of make the decision easier for everybody in that like flashback a few chapters ago. So yeah, you know, good stuff happening, bro. Tsuyu is cooking. He is on a nice generational run, as he always is. Yeah, it's also a little bit confused. Well, not per se confused about this. I just a little bit confused. But why does everybody just have lightning now? Bam just had like popped some lightning shit against Dumas and was like looked like Godspeed Killua. Gustang did the same, and this chapter Charmander is doing the same. Like he is just cackling with electricity. Everybody's there is cackling with electricity. No clue why, but yeah. Eric pops in. Oh, I'm reading this on my second screen. Eric pops in, punches them, and yeah, of course it only took one punch because that's all Eric ever needs. Eric was, stop fighting now, and I'm saying it nicely, you bunch of annoying bastards. He's the GOAT, dude. He knows. The fuck's Eric doing? Guess I'm gonna put that boy in a pack. Yeah. Man. I don't know what my predictions are for this next chapter. I was in it last chapter. I was like kind of half trolling, saying, "Dude, he's about to 2v1 them," but now he just named. He said both of y'all. He said, "Fuck you guys. I don't like either of you guys. You guys better start acting proper before I say shit." So seems like he's angry at Charmander for the evil deed specifically, but he also is just pissed at the both of them for letting this fight go on. You know. What is this? I can make that. Oh man, I can't post that anywhere. But yeah, good chapter. I like. There's literally nothing for me to complain about. The art was good. Art was coherent. I know a lot of people are complaining or unhappy, I guess per se, that half of like Gustang's arsenal is just like other people's stuff. Oh wait, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, half of Gustang's arsenal is just like other people's stuff, right? And so, people are calling him a fraud. People saying he sucks. People are saying all sorts of things, man. People are calling him like terrible. I know a lot of people. Think Charmander is winning because of it, and I don't know how much I buy that. Cause yo, what's good, King Chris? How you been? But from my understanding, most of the community, or at least more so than not, have been thinking that Charmander has been winning this fight. Actually, very simple arguments. You know, he already killed Gustang once. Gustang's relying on a lot of external like abilities, weapons, stuff that aren't from his origination. You know, all that fun stuff. But people, I don't think people are realizing Gustang hasn't popped his arsenal yet. We still haven't seen his Shinsu Black Hole Sphere. And really, what's legit the only ability we see this guy do? It's that pen and paper. That is the only ability he uses. And we know he has more. Like, he definitely has more. But at the very least, he still has not popped the Shinsu Black Hole Sphere. And Charmander pulled that shit out ages ago. And not only that, it did nothing. He also transformed first. Gustang still has yet to transform. So yeah, I do think this fight is actually still really close. Uh, Especially because I mean, Domario's about to die. I mean, we can say whatever we want about like Gusting getting an external arsenal, but most of Traumer's arsenal is external as well. We know he collected most of his Shinhui. So yeah, which is it's kind of unfair like to say that because his whole thing is like controlling animals, but like still, man, you know, like I don't know. I think we're being way too uncharitable to Gustang. And I mean, shit, the guy doesn't even look all too pressed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Gustang plans on wiping all 10 fam or like all the 10 other warriors that are still alive, and then killing himself at the end, right? Yeah. There's no way he's like one losing, or at the very least, he's not gonna pop up to the first fight unprepared. I don't understand why something has to be I don't understand why something has to be yours for you to be a fraud when the main character didn't get his own technique till Hidden Floor. Yeah, you know, Bam's a real one. His whole thing's copying and absorbing stuff, and people will shit on him. People will say, "Oh my god, he has the thorn. Oh my god, he has the three says." Oh, like, okay, dude, if you're putting up with what Bam's doing and climbing the tower the way he's doing it with his ops, and oh my god, they need to be giving him more power, bro. Because shit, they're not paying him enough. But like, yeah, I mean, we see this a lot, dude. There's so many other characters that like just don't. Their abilities aren't their own. Like, I know a lot of people liked. Okay, look at Elaine for example. Elaine's entire arsenal was bought with money. Kaiser in the name hunt. They said they're giving her ridiculous weapons and inventory, all that, so she can stay strong. And they do acknowledge this, but I don't see anybody calling her a fraud because of this. Another example is the spell guy. Last Station, the guy where if you hesitate to answer his question, you choke. That's a power from the Jihad family, bro. That is a power from the Jihad family. That's not him. So, yeah. And I think people just like complaining. I mean, I don't know, it's not even fair enough. There's not much to complain about in this chapter. Like, I keep scrolling through it on my second monitor, and it is just good. Like, good art, good everything. Good art, good pacing, good abilities, good conclusion, also like slash cliffhanger, good flashbacks, everything, good fight choreography. Like, there's nothing to want more from this chapter, at least in my opinion, no? Yeah, I agree. I do not think Gustang's a fraud. I think people really, I don't know, people say that, people just love to talk, bro. But one thing that's interesting this chapter, the souls themselves are fighting. Well, maybe fighting is a strong word, but the souls in Traumeri's Shinwanryu, or like Shinsu Black Hole Sphere, they're all, that paths was good, bro. But, what the hell I was talking about? Oh, yeah. So, dude, like all of those like powers, all the Shinwanryu, all the souls inside of Traumeri Shinryu, they're using Shinsu. They are just blasting energy blast through their face, through their mouth, and it seems to low-key like almost do something, cause like I don't know, even Gustang's bracing for it, and it's a little bit ambiguous. Well, not ambiguous. How he did it. These souls are all stored in that big like mothership. I have been great myself, Pats. You know. Finished my day early, don't got much going on, got some plans for later, but for now we having this stream because Haki got lazy as fuck yesterday, didn't want to do it yesterday, so better late than never, I guess. Well, let me find this. Yeah, all these all the souls, and this is crazy. I could probably calculate how many souls are in this thing, but I can pull this up on this stream, hold on. Okay, see this? All of so here's the energy blast. So okay, here's all the souls. They're in that big thing, and so when they're all charging up those energy blasts individually, from the outside perspective, it just looks like the big beams coming out of the big monster's body, right? Which is kind of crazy. That's a lot of beams, and like I said, Gustang is indeed bracing for it. So it's really interesting that not only are souls able to use like attacks in Shinsu, and which they're probably just being forced to by Traumerei. I'm not gonna lie, considering it's even his Shinsu color. But yeah, I don't know. He's like, see, this is no longer we are now the very evil that this world must burn, and then the flame pod. This is what I was talking about earlier, bro. This flame's crazy. I think it has it's probably one of my favorite panels in the series. I'm not gonna lie. See all these. I'm gonna tap them. Dealing with females right now. I think. All right, take care, pals. Good luck with that. Hope you survive on One Piece. Yeah, thanks for popping in, bro. You're the GOAT. Well, one of those Gustang like taking actual damage here. Ooh. Right. See that? Ooh. This panel right here is so crazy. Like, there's like dimension fucking black hole spheres going around that like are Sukuna on crack, right? And then you just have this single like almost like flame cross pop up from the middle of it, and then everything just gets like turned into it and get wiped. Like, this is so crazy. It reminds me of Dumas's Rosario, and this literally just looks like an ignition, bro. Like, boom, this guy just popped the form, and he's like, oh my god, imagine witnessing this in person. You know, there's a reason that shit's in the thumbnail, bro. It was like great panel. Look at this, and oh my god, look at that. Yes, see you. Yes, and this is all from a spark. This flame deletes all concepts. Let that sink in. We have concept deleting flames now in Tower of God. Like, that flame, the 100 guns. See that? Like, it's goated. It's great. Like, Tower of God is getting its scaling that it's always had and it's always deserved, you know. And yeah, I like the Gustang Blossom talk here as well. I think I like Gustang more as a character than the Traumerei. I was thinking about it earlier today. I probably do. Like, him getting dumped by Blossom because he didn't protect any against Jihad. Like, that's such a compelling storyline, bro. Like, Traumerei is a really good character, but I don't know. Seeing him just go around doing evil shit is not more compelling than, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. They're both great. I definitely think Gustang and Traumerei are probably top 4 Tower of God characters, like, in there. Like, the top 4 is just Bam, White, and then them two. The Bam is like securely number 1. The other 3 can box it out for that, like second, third, and fourth place. I'm not gonna lie, but I do think Gustang's up there. But look, it's troublesome that capable of burning things that can't be seen, which means, yeah. As far as I know, that flame is the most destructive flame in the tower. Super predator capable of burning all concepts. Yeah. And this shit is so crazy because this seems almost like a hacks thing. Because, like, even a small version, even the small version's making him really, like, scared. He's acknowledging that it's, like, a quote-unquote smaller and more calm flame, but none of that necessarily says weaker. And we know it definitely could just be in reference to control, especially because we know, I mean, Hersen is just nuking the #1 civilization in the tower. But Traumerei here seems to really be scared of it. And these guys are both really evil for this, because this flame right here, all the souls in there are getting torched alive. All of the souls inside of that big, look at them. That you can see flames from their hands, flames from their mouths, and everything. Like, it's crazy. These guys are just bad people, and that's something I really like about this recent these recent chapters and this recent arc, and just really Tower of God in general recently. They always remind you that they're the bad guys. Like, do not get too comfortable with anybody. They will always come back to remind you they're bad, like they're the good bad guys. Remember Gustang? We were all like, yeah, Gustang, Team Bam, or whatever, for like a while. But then, what was it? It was like 10 chapters ago, this guy tells him, haha, try to stop me like your mom tried to fucking stop me before, but she failed miserably. Like, he popped in there for the sole purpose of, you know, being a hater. Let's round up. But Yeah, big thing here. I think I thought this was originally a reused panel, and I checked, and it wasn't. It's just a very similar angle. So shout out to you for not being a panel reuser. So let's remove all those things corrupt from the ground. Piers, torrent of water that falls continuously for 4,000 days. I have no clue what the point of this was. I'm not gonna lie. I think maybe it's just like wearing out the evil barrier, but like, what is even happening? Man, this side looks so cool. Like, maybe if you're like speed read it, you wouldn't be able to tell what's like going on. But this is all making pretty coherent sense. I am HO, you know? Oh yeah. Oh, his leg is in a really weird position. This is my dear friend, one of the 10 family leaders, Lopo Biatrameri. This is crazy. He's popping the lightning. He's popping Blossom's Flame. And he's popping the Oakbee all at the same time. All at the same time. Like, this guy's just a boss. There's really not much else to be... Oh, hold on. Let me pop that up actually onto my... Oops. Let me pop that onto here. And then go back to this being F11. There we go. Yeah. Good chapter. Good stuff's happening. All my agendas are being repped. And I'm trying to think. This might have been Urik's. It overpowered a Did it overpower a disconnect? I'm looking at it. I think. Hold on. Oh no, that's the lightning strike. Oh wait, hold on. Did he? No, no. Those disconnects are still up. I think. I can't tell because they're still there, but they're like wrapped in the purple flame. Like, let me pop this shit back up here. Look, it's surrounded by the purple flames, and it's unclear whether you can see material through it or going like into it. Like as I look at here, it could definitely just be stopping under the edge, and this water just be the water that's coming in behind it through like this layer over here. So I actually don't know what's going on with these disconnects. But look at this attack. Oakbee, lightning, flames, everything. I still don't know whose lightning that is. Not like literally nobody knows. I would like to say it's Edon, but then like where did Bam get it from? Unless Bam copied it from Ran, which I am so down for, dude. Anything Ran related, you have my vote, my signature, and my soul. You know? Yeah. I'm kind of, if anything, and I know some people are gonna not like this. If anything, I'm disappointed. What's it called? Oops. It's time for. Oh my god, I'm reading some other shit. It tripped me up. Yeah. This fight's good. A lot of shit's going on, and yeah. I actually do not know what else to say about this because there's literally nothing but praise. And unfortunately, it's not too much of a lore chapter, but it's good. It is just a good chapter. I don't think there's any way of getting around that. Yeah. And these flashbacks, man, Siu's still cooking. And this is a little kind of crazy because if look at this, it seems like the Oakbee. Okay, see this big attack Gusting's launching. So, right there next to it as well. Oh, oops, hold on. Let me do this, then this. Right here, and across really the whole thing. You can see that Oakbee text the whole time. That Oakbee text is there the whole time. So I have like one of like 2 or 3 interpretations. One, the Oakbee is able to apply its like defense bypassing and like its defense ignoring into abilities like that are like shot with it or imbued with it or used alongside it, you know? Like if let's say hypothetically you can pop a Kamehameha out of that, I think the Kamehameha would pick up the characteristics of the Oakbee. Or 2, this shit literally just expand. Oh nope, I just debunked myself. I thought it might have been expanded like Goku's like pole stick or whatever, but nope. I think that it's just shooting out Oakbee stuff and it's working. See, this destroyed the disconnects. Look, that's a disconnect. This is a disconnect broken right there. Disconnect broken right there. Disconnect broken right there. Disconnect broken right there. See, even Chomari has the lightning here. Like, whose lightning is this? I love this chapter, man. I love this chapter. I love life. I love you guys. Anybody that's watching this, I don't even know if anybody's here, but anybody that's watching this, you're goated. Shout out to you. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'm really hyped for next chapter. It seems like we might get a 2v1. Maybe for old time's sake, maybe maybe this will be the start of Chomari's comeback, you know, or like redemption arc. You know, he'll fight with Gustang, 2v1, like one last time, and then he'll remember, you know, them climbing the tower and them always fighting as like, what's it called? Oops. Yeah. Amazing chapter, amazing art, amazing everything. And look at Eric here, spawning in one. Like, see, this is what I was saying earlier. The end of the chapter, well, the end of this chapter takes place probably like 5-10 seconds maybe after the end of the last chapter, because he just teleported here or just got here, and he pops that punch. And boom! Look at this. Just violates everything. And he's looking as majestic as ever. You know, goated as hell. Who else is going to look like this, man? You know what I was thinking about, actually? This might have been Eric's only appearance in series where he isn't accompanied by a top 10 or not top 5, where he's not accompanied by a statement that just calls him the strongest. Usually he has something like that. Not this time. There's no strongest statement here. Although, if they do end up fighting next chapter, there's definitely going to be more than their fair share. Okay, next chapter cannot be anything but a 10 out of 10 unless literally zero fighting happens and like the great game starts or some shit. And like we just sit there for a while with some like boring unless like the most crazy boring shit happen. Like this next chapter has to be good. It's gonna be good. When's the last time CU has missed with a chapter? Never. Last time he missed with anything was watching or having Bam watch and Dorsey get stabbed. But I've already coped. With that enough. I don't need to do that shit anymore. But that dude, do you know how crazy that statement's about to be next chapter? He's gonna be fighting both of them. He's gonna pop like some disconnect flying at him, and he's gonna block it, and they're gonna be like, the skin of the strongest man in the tower cannot be pierced by something as lowly as dimensional severing or some crazy stuff like that, bro. Like, all CU has really been gassing Eric recently. In his last 3 appearances, which are both within the last 40 chapters, he has 5 different statements calling him the strongest. 6 if we include loose like statement of saying, oh, I don't know how deep that hole goes, or like I don't know if I'd ever be able to beat him, or some shit like that. If we include that, that is 6 statements in the last 44 chapters where Eric is called the strongest man in the tower. Yeah, I don't think the fight's gonna end. Chris, I fully agree. I do not think the fight's gonna end. At least not as in like just by like walking away or some like boring cuck stuff happens. No. We're definitely gonna see some fighting. He not only because, well, one, he wants them to start fighting because the loss of a lot of innocent life because of their fight, and because at the end of the day, everybody here acknowledges it's just a fight between 2 family heads, fight between 2 friends, you know, that are stupid and dumb and whatever, and they are beefing. But he's really mad at Chomari for actually committing like atrocities. So yeah, I do have good hopes for the next chapter. I do have good hopes for the direction of this arc, direction of the fight. There's nothing for me to really complain about, I don't think, at least. Good chapter, as usual. And yeah, I'm trying to think what else is there to talk about. Let me see. Probably gonna be ending stream soon, because there actually isn't much to talk about. Like, funny enough, it's a great chapter, but there just isn't much to talk about. Uh, because I mean, one, Traumary's like black hole orbs actually took up half of the chapter. Like half of the chapter is just like panels of them, like covering multiple pages at once. Which I'm not complaining about. The art looks great. But yeah, there's not too much that's been happening here, I don't think. Yeah, Luis, you already saw the monster. You saw Tremere. We saw their flashbacks. Yeah. So no, I don't think there's anything bad about the chapter. Anything like the only thing I could potentially see it being is people potentially getting lost or confused on like the what's going on or what they're reading, at least like visually. But I mean, you saw me like 5-10 minutes ago. I mean, I just broke down everything that happened with the disconnects, with how the water interacted with them, and how the flames interacted with them. You know, like if you just kind of slow down the scrolling and look at it for like more than 5 seconds, I think most people would be able to come with a pretty decent conclusion. Yeah, most of this chapter is fighting. They don't add. Where is this? Is it the day before? Is it? Dude, the souls, like the fact that they're both like soul abusers is so crazy, man. Free my dogs for real. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to cover, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. Once again, sorry it is a shorter stream, but next chapter is gonna have goodness. Dude, oh my god, next chapter stream is gonna be so stacked. I have a bunch of shit planned for that one. So just because it is gonna have, I had a lot of stuff that I could have done for this stream, but unfortunately, it's not too much like just like raw new substance for me to justify putting a lot of the effort and money into kind of what I'm cooking up in my head. But definitely be looking out for those. I'll try to hopefully get some shorts out. I might just bullshit some Jihad over Enryu video and call it a day. But yeah, hope everybody's well. Take care of yourself, take care of your soul, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. You know, take care of your body, drink a lot of water, check up on your loved ones, make sure everybody's doing okay, and you know, try to, you know, do stuff that heals, nurtures the soul in your community, because I mean that's what it's all about, man. That is unironically all that it's about. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you. Thanks for popping up, Chris, Pats, and everybody else who popped in. I know some people weren't typing, but there's some people watching, so hell yeah. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. And see this piece in the background? I'm actually getting a new version of it done with Eric with a different top, so look out for that. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be sick. I'm so excited. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Once again, live life to your fullest. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And yeah, have a good one. Take care. And hope you guys pop up. I'll try. Next chapter, I'll stream it Monday. I'll see. Sunday or Monday. I'll check. But I'll see depending on what's going on. But yeah, have a good one. Take care.